Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching the originals. This is episode 6 of season 2. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. Before we start today, I just need to say well done to England for making it to the semi-final of the Euros. We're against Denmark. You know, many people may not even care about this, but obviously us English do. I'm so excited. You know, if we've got any Danish viewers, you know, well done for getting there as well. It's amazing. Next Sunday, the 11th of July, could quite possibly be the best day of my life. No joke. We just need to get past Denmark and then it's going to be an all hell breaks loose Sunday. England is going to literally get locked down. Not in terms of the coronavirus, in terms of every single person is going to be sat watching this football match drunk, having the best time of our life. So let's get past the Denmark, the Danish, you know, well done for getting there. Especially with what's happened to Christian Eriksen as well. You guys have shown solidarity, you've shown teamwork, togetherness, and lots of courage and fighting spirit. So I'm going to applaud you, Danes, you know, getting there. Underestimated you, and you've got there. So well done to you. If we don't win, I hope you do. And let's jump into today's video introduction. So the last episode of the originals was absolutely amazing. You know, I'm loving the Michael storyline. Now, I know, obviously, he, in terms of character, I don't like him. But do I like, I think I've learned his name now from everybody telling me how good he is. Sebastian Roach, the actor, I love him in this show. His acting is amazing. It makes me get drawn to the Michael character so much, and I love the scenes that he's in. Now, do I think that he should die? Yeah, I do. I hope Klaus and Elijah actually get on top and kill him. And, you know, I am Team Mikaelson, Team Elijah, Team Klaus, and right now they're getting... And they're not doing very well, are they? You know, the parents are getting one up on them. But I have faith, you know. I have faith in Klaus that he's going to put a plan together, he's going to put it in motion, he's going to go after them. And I have faith that Elijah's going to pull through and he's not actually going to transition over into a witch like his mum's trying to make him do. And I've got hope, yeah, not Hope the child, hope that we've got, what's his name now, Caleb, he's going to come on Klaus's side. Because like we seen last episode when he was first introduced, when Klaus said to him, you know, I've been waiting for you to show up, Cole. You know, their interaction was not the same as the interaction between Esther and Finn when they first met Klaus. That one, when he was sat around the dinner table, Klaus was pretty much like, I'm going to kill you, I hate you. Where this one, with Cole, he was like, look, you're fighting for the wrong side, mate. You know, you need to come step over here, you need to be with us. And, you know, we've seen that Caleb's not really a big fan of his mum's plans, and although she's scary, he's still going kind of against her in little ways, and maybe he decides to just jump ship, get over to the team, get over to the boys, you know, help Elijah, help Klaus, take them down. It'd be interesting. But in terms of last episode, like I said, the fighting was really good between Klaus and Michael. I hope to see more of that. You know, Michael fled. He was like, you know, I want a fight between one-on-one, between you and me, not all your gang. I kind of agree with that. But, you know, Klaus has come up trumps now, hasn't he? Pretty much in every single fight that he's had, Klaus has actually won. So you've got to give big respect to Klaus. You know, Michael's definitely underestimating his strength. And we see that. What did Klaus say to Elijah back in the Vampire Diaries when he was introduced? He was saying, love is a weakness. Now, I wonder if Klaus's love for Cami, because even though it's not expressed, he clearly does love her in terms of either if it's a friendship way or in terms of like a sexual attraction way. He does love her, man. The guy's got a soft spot for her, and I wonder if she's going to be his downfall in his fight against Michael, or I wonder if Michael's downfall is going to be his total blind blinkers on his blaming Klaus for his family. Do you know what I mean? Like, he blames Klaus for everything that happened to his family, so his love for his family is going to blind him from the, you know, Klaus's abilities and his strength going after him. I can't wait, honestly, I really can't wait. I do like the fact that we got a backstory of Elijah and how his mum kind of saved him, that he was a savage back in the day, and she said the reason why you're so pristine, you're so clean, you wear a suit, you carry a handkerchief, you always make sure that you're always looking crispy, mate, it's because you killed Tatiana, the first person that you killed. You'll always remember that first person. And I hid her. I put her behind the red door. And pretty much that's what they were saying. And she was like, that door was only meant to house that one body. But over the years, you become a monster. And it's just stacked up, stacked up, stacked up. And it's overflowing, you know. And I'm going to cleanse you of this madness. So good. Honestly, I think it's really entertaining. Now, I have to just reiterate, I am 100% all in Team Klaus and Elijah, and I can't wait for these, as well as Haley. I'm going to throw her in there. You know what? This season, right, she's shown that she's an alpha. She's standing up to them all, mate, and she's taking no shit as well. So, get them free. let's get them dominating. Klaus put a plan in motion. Haley and Klaus, let's go after it. Go save Elijah. Take down Esther. Take down Michael. Take down Finn. Keep Cole in it, but I actually think that maybe... I think Cole might actually die or go out the show or something. I don't know. I think he's going to be the collateral damage that's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you always have that one soldier that falls in battle. So, can't wait to find out how it plays out. Really excited for today's episode. Really excited for the football as well. If you guys do enjoy today's episode, please smash the like button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, thanks for clicking on my video. And let's jump into today's episode.
Sister, I've come to beg for your help. You know I've always wanted children of my own.
Then go. Have your Viking children.
It's been almost a full year and I'm still not with child. With your magic, you could help me.
If you hadn't abandoned your talents with witchcraft, you could help yourself.
Please, help me.
It requires a heavy sacrifice.
I will do whatever you ask.
I could never refuse you, Esther.
So she couldn't have kids and she was used witchcraft to give it to her.
Just kill me and get it over with.
Oh, and just before... Look, he looks actually sick there, actually. Just before, obviously, we dive into that as well. Esther's a powerful witch now. Really powerful, isn't she? Where then, in that scene there, the sister said to her that, you know, you abandoned your abilities to do witchcraft. And if you did have it, you could do it to yourself. So that's well interesting. He looks really good, though, actually, Ollie.
Speak to her again, I'll feed you your tongue. Chain them up in the Lycée.
Tell the other wolves to come and have a look and see what happens to traitors.
I'll tend to your brother. Lost in visions of horror and dreams of love. Still so strong, so full of life. I remember you as a little boy. Innocent. I'd do anything for that little boy.
Oh, check that, mate. That must cost millions at house.
It turns out these witches are delicate creatures.
Esther is too powerful.
She won't easily be found. I need to draw her out.
Let me come with you.
She will target you in order to thwart me. And I can't very well save Elijah if I'm busy saving you.
What I like about that is he shows that he cares about more than himself.
Listen, you two up for a rescue mission? Are we going after Elijah? Nope, that's all Klaus. I'm talking about Oliver. If we can save Oliver, then we might be able to find out where Elijah is. Esther's son Finn, he's the one that's controlling the werewolf. You can keep him out of the way. I can go get Ollie myself. The werewolves may be answering to the witches, but they still have an alpha.
She should be the alpha, shouldn't she?
Fancy seeing you here.
Not that fancy, seeing as I work here.
Half my patients working bars. Can't avoid them all.
Let me guess, more drama with Klaus.
He has family in town. They don't really get along, and he's kind of flipping out.
Seems unfair that he would rely so heavily on you for support.
His sister left town. His brother's been occupied. Professional obligation to help him.
Cami, this is a person whom you've described as being dangerous.
Not to me. Can we save the shop talk? I mean, it is happy hour.
I'll have a whiskey, meat, and for the lady a Sazerac, 2 spoons of honey.
You know what? Better cancel that. I actually have to run.
I dislike you because you're doing this to my friends, but then every time I met them, he was really kind, and it's just like, oh, you know, what do I think here? You know, treating me like an amazing person, but treating them like they're a bad person, and it's like two different opinions conflicting, and that's where Cami, she's in the same situation there. She knows that Klaus does all these things to everybody else, but to her, he's like amazing.
Are you watching this, Mother? Nothing says I loathe you quite like desecrating a corpse.
You seem troubled. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were worried. 1,000 years. Murder, mayhem, and Mother believes she can still save our souls.
How's he here? I don't understand.
No! The petty illusions.
I'm helping him find his way. But not to worry. I'll return him to you. All I ask is that you hear me out. I'm in the process of making Elijah into the man he was meant to be. And I intend to do the same for you. Ruined by fire. After all, you never intended to build a true home here. Your thoughts were focused only on your conquest of the quarter.
I'm sorry, is this some sort of motherly critique?
You've endured several lifetimes of misery. Never mind the suffering you've caused others, even to your own blood. I have come to offer you a means to keep that cycle.
And that's about all the hypocrisy I can take. The truth is, you're no better than Michael. And like him, you seem to have crawled back from the grave.
She didn't know he's back.
You didn't know. Surely Cole has revealed everything to you. Or his mother's loyal little bootlicker, not quite so loyal after all.
I bet you want a new advisor right about now. Long story short is the therapist has a 1,000-year-old dead vampire inside of him named Finn Mikaelson.
My advisor? is Klaus's brother? Asking questions about Klaus and ordered my favorite drink like he's been watching me.
You're done with that guy?
No, I'm just getting started.
We will need to deal with it.
Is that a joke?
I am not evil, Klaus. I am your salvation. He was not always a demon. He loved his children with all his heart. But it was our firstborn, Freya, who was the apple of his eye. You have gone mad from centuries of hating your parents. If you join me now, I can grant you peace. And should Michael return with the intent to harm you, I will strike him down myself.
I've never needed any help when it comes to killing parents.
I have the truth about your father, your real father.
Am I the only one, Mike, that thinks this Esther speaks dead slow and it like builds up on me? Like I feel like I want to explode. Like spit it out, you know. Like she speaks too slow for my liking. Honestly, she's like it's really slow. It vexes me out. Like just say it. It's fast conversation like this that I'm speaking now. Like instead of saying I know the truth about your father, it's I know the truth about your father. It's like bloody hell, man. How long, man? I could have said like 5 sentences by then. Yes, Haley. Reflexes now.
You're gonna have to do a lot better than that if you're gonna kill a hybrid.
Oh, it's Jackson. Finally, he's back.
She was supposed to be my wife.
1,000 years ago, in a fit of rage, you wrapped your bare hands around my neck. Do you even remember why?
My hatred for you runs so deep it's difficult to pinpoint its origin.
Watch your mouth!
It was your lust that made me what I am.
And not once have I ever regretted the love I had for your father. There are no words for the loss of a child, as you well know.
After Francesca Guerrero took over the world, she offered me a moonlight ring, as long as I'd call her Alpha. I declined. Word had spread about what happened to you, and to your baby. And that's when I met Ansel. See, he's been teaching me the old ways, what it means to be a wolf.
Even if they did pledge allegiance to a witch, all that means is they need an alpha. Ollie needs one too.
He plotted with the Guerreros. He spilled his own people's
He was trying
blood.
to make up for that.
It doesn't matter.
You don't want to be the alpha? Fine. I'll save Ollie myself.
I have no love of vampires, but I will not allow a wolf to be killed by witches.
After Freya died, Michael was inconsolable. His despair would drive us apart. And because Michael had chosen to leave me alone in his grief, I found myself drawn to another.
Why did your Adonis abandon his son? Why did he allow me to be raised by a monster who hated me? Or was he as ashamed of his bastard as you were?
I knew if Michael had learned of my infidelity, he would have destroyed us in his rage.
So what, you're gonna spy on a witch with a 1,000-year-old grudge match against Klaus?
Can I just say, has she always had that grey in her hair? Because why have I just noticed it now? You know what I mean? I feel like, it would absolutely be sick if it wasn't there, and then because she's found out that Michael's here and she's stressing, she's turning grey, that would be sick. But I'm intrigued now. I'm going to have to flick back at the end of the episode and see if her hair was all black at the start.
Everything in this room, this is my family's legacy. I could have uncovered Francesca Guerrero's secret.
Tell me you got your Alpha.
He's out of commission, but I got the next best thing.
When I learned I was with child, I went back to Michael. Because of you, we were a family again.
Family built on secrets and lies.
You I shall place into the body of a werewolf, so you can live out your days as what you were always meant to be. Happiness, peace, all the things you've long been denied.
Enough! Tell me where Elijah is, or I will kill you.
I had hoped there was some part of you that yearned for an end to your vicious ways. I have to accommodate you.
Yo, check that guy, man. He's been stuck right down that. He looks like that guy with Haley.
Were you dreaming?
I was remembering the day I found out who my real father was, only hours after Michael slaughtered him.
You woke earlier than I expected. You said you wanted Elijah. He's sleeping, chained to the wall of a tomb in Lafayette Cemetery. When he wakes, he'll make his own decision.
That's fair play, but I don't know what she said to make him think he'd rather be better in a wolf body than his.
All good. Not a werewolf inside.
Good, appreciate you being here.
I feel bad about being so abrupt earlier. I'm sorry.
That was my fault.
Who the hell is that?
We're here to save your ass. Please tell me you know where Elijah is.
Oh, look at him.
Sorry, no time to be gentle. How would you diagnose my friend Klaus, if I may ask?
He's clearly depressive, impulse control. Wouldn't you agree?
You know, the resentment.
How do you manage it?
I beg your pardon.
In one of our first sessions, you mentioned that you don't get along very well with your brothers.
And your parents, are they still around?
All this talk about my family when you so recently scolded me about boundaries.
Trying to learn from the master.
Vampires caught in the corridor to be killed on sight.
Go, run. As fast as you can.
Take your friend out the back. Move as fast as you can.
Oh, squirrel.
I'll hold him off here.
I've offended you. I'm sorry.
You haven't offended me. You seem on edge. Is there something you haven't shared with me?
Nervous around you. I mean, I keep badgering you with my dumb questions. You know, sometimes I ask myself why I let people like Klaus into my life. I'm always drawn to the bad boys. Maybe deep down, I feel like that's what I deserve.
I'm an expert in unhealthy patterns. I've broken some of my own, and I can help you do the same.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she thought he clocked on.
We know you're here.
Oh, is this guy, he's got to be on Haley's side, is he not?
Why don't you just let us go and we can call it a day?
No, I don't think so.
Then we do this the hard way.
Lining up to fight a hybrid so you can kill me? All because some witch gave an order. I never lost sight of what I was fighting for. We were gonna be a pack, turning on each other. Killing your own people. We do that, we're nothing.
Oh. Oh, get in there, eh? I said it. I thought he looked like him.
You're a phantom conjured by Esther, that is all you are. I know that thing is not real.
Look at me, Klaus. I am flesh and blood.
Been dead 1,000 years.
Through that time, I lingered on the other side.
You're an illusion, meant by my mother to sway me to accept her bargain.
I do not speak for Esther, but you are my son.
You are nothing to me.
Guy's probably thinking, wow, what have I done? That guy's probably thinking, come on, Klaus, mate, what have I done? Like, literally, I give the pregnancy to Esther, and then I got killed, and then I've not been in your life yet, you know. Technically, I got killed off Michael. I've only just come back 3 moons ago, you know, and I would like to reunite, but sadly you don't, you know. He makes me laugh, Klaus. He just acts out all the time. Every time something happens, he acts out, doesn't he? He always says some shit, and then he comes back, he's like, all right, okay, I'm sorry, or whatnot. So I'm actually very intrigued now. I know I said at the start I would like Klaus, Elijah, and Haley to go after Esther and Michael. Get this dude, I don't know his name, but wham! Get him on this side, and then that would be sick, mate. All 4 of them, Klaus with his real dad going against Klaus and his fake dad, the dad that hates him, the one that literally blames this guy for everything Klaus has become. How good would it be if you see them 2 fight? Oh, did she get bit? Oh, he's using one of the vials as well.
Klaus's blood is the only cure for a wolf bite.
I got bit saving your ass.
I gotta admit, though, when you took off, I thought you were gone.
All my life, when things got tough, I would run. Because I never fit in anyway. But your building here, it fits. So I'm in. No running.
Kind of wanted to be with Elijah, but, you know, if Elijah gets Haley, then he can be with Marcel.
I think he likes me.
Don't you get it?
I'm his blind spot. If he's distracted, he's vulnerable, which means I can help take him down.
Where's Ansel?
He was busy being a man.
You sold me out to Francesca.
I can't make up for that, but you need to hear this. You're the one. You're the alpha. People are not meant to be slaves.
Oh, he's gonna die.
It's the witches. They said he only had until midnight.
Oh, they love the bleeding from the eyes, don't they? Oh, check that, it looks well good. Do you know when she referenced it's the witches? Is it not just Esther and Finn? I'm trying to figure out how many witches have we actually got in this. Is it just Esther, Finn, Cole, and Davina? Now, obviously, Davina didn't do it, Cole didn't do it. Finn and Esther? They're the only witches. No, before, innit? Season 1, mate, there was so many, a big massive coven of them, literally loads. We had the Harvest Girls and everything, and now it's just like the Mikaelsons are the only witches going. She's at the door.
Elijah, he won't wake, which gives you and I one last chance to discuss my offer.
Atrocity outside claiming to be my father back from the dead.
Your father's return is real, and I use the execution of one of his own to draw him here. I brought him here to be the father you never had. Once you are remade as a werewolf, you can join him.
He's a hybrid, he could join him anyway.
It is my gift to you, Niklaus. Do not refuse me out of some ancient spite.
What spite? A pure and perfect hatred that's greater now than the day I first took your life.
Why?
Because you came for my child!
I had to.
You declared war when you came after my family. I will make you suffer as only I can.
Oh no, he's not killed her.
Do not do this.
For a price, I granted your wish.
Shit.
Now I must collect. Our bargain was for this firstborn, and every firstborn of each generation that is to come.
I will grow in power as a witch, and I will make you pay!
Your power is nothing against mine. And should you defy, then I will take all your children.
Yeah, I'm really excited now.
What happened?
Niklaus refused my offer, still burdened with hatred for me.
Your action saved this family. If that child had lived...
Dahlia would return, and she would come for us all.
Fucking hell, mate. What a twist, I've got to say. So, the first baby isn't dead. Right. I've got a few questions. That baby that was taken, Esther's first one, was taken from her sister. She called Dahlia, did she just say? Now, she said, obviously, when Esther come the first time, I want to get pregnant. And she's like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. But there's like consequences, you know. She's like, yeah, I'll do whatever, yeah. And then she's done it. Obviously, she's had kids. Now, why has she come and took that kid? Like, why is the firstborn of each generation, so to speak, why is that the consequence? Where does that kid go? And who decided that it's the kids? Do you know what I mean? So this Dahlia, whatever she's called, why is she taking him? Who's she taking him to? And I would like to know if the kid that she first took is still alive. If we still got that the Mikaelson, mate. Do you know what I mean? Now, I understand the others are alive because they was all alive when Esther done that spell to protect them. And that's why they all transitioned. But I'm just trying to think, this one that was taken away, that didn't happen to her. But I would like to know if she's alive somewhere, somehow. Now, if this Dahlia finds out that Hope's alive, she's going to return. And then, so it's interesting. It actually really is interesting. And that's going to wrap up today's video. I mean, it wasn't full of action, but it was definitely full of interesting information. Now, I've got to say, Esther, a little bit, she gets on my nerves. Like, I feel like the consistent want to change everybody to witches, and them consistently say no, and she's like, yeah, and they're like, no, and she's like, yeah, and they're like, no. It's like, oh, God's sake, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, literally, when are we going to just when are we just going to settle that it's not going to happen? Or we're just going to do it? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a constant back and forth. You're going to change? No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. No, I'm not. I'm going to show you these memories, and then you can make your decision. Yeah, you show me. I'm still not going to do it. Do you know what I mean? That's what we've done now. It's been like 4 or 5 episodes, so hopefully it doesn't happen. I like how Klaus got the better of her. The whole time, she's always been the one that's like in front of them. And this episode, right near the end, she'd done all this stuff. She played all the cards. She laid them all on the table. Yeah, and Klaus actually, in this episode, got over it in little ways. Michael's back. Oh, shit, Michael's back. You know, we're going to have to team up. You know, we have to take him out. Can't have him here. She didn't expect that. You know, it wasn't Klaus's doing, but she didn't expect that. It was like a spanner in the works for her. Then she's like, yes, mate, I'm going to bring Klaus's real dad back. He's definitely going to want to cheat. No, I don't want to cheat. I don't care. I've told him. I don't care who he is. Don't even, like, he's no one to me. Whatever you're saying, I actually don't. Why do you hate me so much? It's like, mate, have you not lived your life? You know, I've only seen snippets of it. I definitely know why he hates him, and he only needs one answer, and it's the one that he give you. You try to kill Hope, like, he doesn't care what shape or form or what reason or who you're scared of, Dahlia, or your past. Yeah, you try to kill his kid. He's gonna do everything he can to take you down. Everyone would do that in real life, right? If someone come to me, try killing my kid, yeah, and then they was like, oh, I had to because someone told me to because I was trying to save my own life. I don't care. You know, whatever you're going to lay down, someone give you 10 million, 50 million, 1 billion. Yeah, you had to save all your family. I don't care. You went after my kid. No matter what you're going to say and how convincing it is and how much I might actually feel for you. Like, oh, that's a bit tight. Yeah, I understand. No, it doesn't matter to me. Yeah, that's Klaus. Everything you're saying is irrelevant because you tried to kill Hope. And that's all I care about. My child, not you, not your past, not what your intentions are, my intentions. I'm going to take you down, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to make you suffer. You know, that's what he said to her. I like it. But then kind of made it even better, in my opinion, that we just got that flashback with Dahlia at the end there. The fact that Esther didn't actually die from the plague, yeah, that might actually still be alive. So Michael is doing all this in there. He's blaming Klaus for killing that. No, actually, he's not blaming Klaus. The first kid died. And then obviously the second kid, he kind of blames Klaus, obviously, because he took him to see the wolves. But his whole anger is he's lost his one child, he's lost another child, and now it's Klaus's fault, and he's gone spiraling. But Esther's lied to him, you know. He does all this for family and love, and he go mad at Klaus as well for killing Esther. Esther made a deal. I was going to say deal with the devil. Sounds like Lucifer. Made a deal with her sister. She couldn't have kids, and she was like, okay, I'll give you kids, but you got to make a sacrifice. So it seems like the firstborn from the Mikaelsons of each... See, I don't know if it means that, right? If Elijah has one, his first kid's gone. If Rebecca has one, her first kid's gone. Do you know what I mean? And then they all transition down. You can have 10 more, it's fine. She said that she's going to come back, mate. If, she was like, good job, Hope's died, you know, because if she was still alive, she'd be coming after us. Well, she is alive, and she's definitely going to be coming. And Esther looks like she's crapping it, which makes me excited, because now I know that's a powerful witch, and Esther's coming. Esther's powerful as well. Michael's scary, he's here. Klaus's dad, he's actually in. Cami's gaining information, she knows that that's Finn. Finn was kind of getting a bit sus because she was on edge, wasn't she, Cami? She wasn't really in a stable condition. When she was asking him these questions, she was doing it as if she had an intention instead of more of an intrigue. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I went out with somebody and I was just asking them questions, you know, you're having a beer, you're just chilling, you would just blurt out some questions. Oh, you know, I remember you said that you didn't get on with your with your family, you know, like, how do you cope with it? Because I know, like, X, Y, and Z, you know, but this one was more like direct attack, like bam, 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 bam. It wasn't like any flowing conversation. It was just like, gimme. I know something. I want you to lie. I want you to tell me the truth, you know. And he was kind of getting a bit sus, like, what's she doing? And that's why she was feeling it. She was like, mate, let me get this knife. And then obviously he leant in. He held her hand. He was like, I can help you, which is interesting. I don't know if he was trying to double cross her, but I hope he's not, because like I said, Cami could be his weakness. That would be really interesting, because he's also Klaus's weakness, so that's fascinating. And then Ola, he's actually died. He was part of the sacrifice, obviously, that I think he said she done to draw Klaus's real dad in so that they would both see each other. I think it's really interesting, the fact that Klaus's real dad is actually in the present. I like it. I actually do like it. I would love to see him and Klaus fight Esther and Michael, and maybe this Dahlia as well, because if she's coming after Hope, as Klaus said when he gave him Rebecca, anybody that's going to come after you, Hope, I'm going to take him down. So that's what I'm expecting to happen. It's really exciting. Gia as well. Gia. I like her, man. She didn't back down, you know. She said that she usually runs in life. She's always ran away from all the problems. Run. Well, this time she feels like she's got a home. She's got a family. She's showing concerns about Elijah, and it really excites me that. Like I said, if Elijah's not going to be with Haley, I would like him to be with Gia. But do you know what? I like the connection between Gia and Marcel as well. So I do flip flop all the time. But I would happily take Elijah and Haley, and then Gia and Marcel. That would be really nice. And then we could get a Cami and Klaus towards the end. Not straight away, maybe towards season 4. Good little group there. Everybody's in a relationship. So that would make me happy. I think Gia seems like a really good character. That she's not in it too much, which is quite good. We're not getting forced who she is. You know, we're kind of getting her in little dabbles here and there, and it's quite good, because it makes you just want a little bit more instead of getting all at once. We didn't see Josh and the guy that he was kind of with in the last episode when he went on a date. Obviously, we've seen him in this episode just for a brief moment, like kind of leading the pack against Ollie and Haley, and she was like, "Look, mate, you know, you're doing all this because you're being told to by a witch." Yet Ollie come around and said, "Look, I betrayed my people, yeah, but I done it because I wanted a stronger pack, yeah. I wanted a family to be together. You're just doing it because you're being little bitches." That's pretty much what he said. That's what he was saying anyway. He definitely didn't say that, but that is literally what he was saying. I was doing it for family, for pack, for unitedness. You're doing it just to bow down because you're scared. I like it. And then obviously he's ended up dying, sadly, even though it was a nice visual of him at the start when he was chained up and he had the blood on him and then his eyes were bleeding at the end. Those are some good visuals. I'm probably going to try and make one of those my thumbnails, to be honest. I liked it. And Jackson's back in it, you know. I was saying, where's Jackson, man? Literally, not seen him in the last 2 episodes of the first season. What we on now, like episode 5, 6? I can't remember. It's been like 7, 8 episodes. But finally, he said that he ran away, and you know, he found Klaus's dad in the woods. Interesting. But got to say, did enjoy this episode. Lots of information being literally thrown out. It's really exciting, the fact that Esther's first kid didn't actually die from the plague. She lied to Michael. Klaus's dad's back in real time. Her sisters promised to take the firstborn of every bloodline, and now she's definitely going to come after Hope. I'm hoping, hope, that when we see her again, she's going to be like older, running around. She might have some powers. I don't know. Really excited to see Hope and how she progresses in the show. I'm hoping she's good anyway. So thanks for clicking my video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash a like. Really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.